This episode is brought to you by SD Sober Living. If you or someone you know needs a safe, supportive recovery home, then reach out to SD Sober Living at www.sdsoberliving.org or call 619-334-9869. That's 619-334-9869. Come get some fuck fentanyl and some San Diego recovery at SD Sober Living. Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to talk about something really important, mental health and addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health or drug addiction, especially if they're facing chronic relapses or have a history of bouncing in and out of treatment centers, I want to recommend Baja Rehab. Baja is a premier lockdown treatment center located just 45 minutes from the San Diego border in beautiful Mexico. I've had the opportunity to visit their facility, and I can tell you firsthand, it's not only stunning, but also equipped with everything needed for recovery. They offer comprehensive medical detox and have a dedicated team of drug counselors and specialized therapists. If you are ready to take the first step towards healing, call Shalom, the intake director, at 619-855-6368. That's 619-855-6368. Your loved ones deserve a second chance, so don't wait until it's too late. Reach out to Baja Rehab today.
I was in a dark place, listening to dark days, in a prison of my mind. Stuck inside the fast lane, always unattached, and about ready to end my time. Until you came and found me, and opened up the truth, that everything around me was made to worship you. 'Cause life is good, and it keeps getting better. Why would I be stressed when I know who made the weather good? And it keeps getting greater. Why would I be stressed about some stuff that happens later?
Life is Good by Forrest Frank. My name is Luis Romero, and I'm the Fuck Fentanyl guy, and this is the Fuck Fentanyl podcast. I have a really special guest. I have Lilli from work.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I could be here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on, but hey, we're here.
But I guess we'll start from the very beginning, if you don't mind. Where did you grow up?
Here in Chula Vista.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah, I was born in where was I born? In Scripps.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Chula Vista.
Oh no
I was
shit.
born here. I was raised here. I lived here for quite a lot of my time, and then I ended up moving to San Diego. But yeah.
Nice. So wow. So you never really left San Diego then, huh? You just kind of all your life over here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to go visit Arizona for like 7 hours, if you consider that.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
I mean,
Wow, you're quite the traveler.
100%.
Hey, same for me. I never lived outside here.
Yeah, I mean, everything is San Diego for me, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But I'd like to travel at some point.
Yeah.
We're just not there yet.
Oh yeah, soon. One day.
Eventually.
Where would you like to travel?
Honestly, it's going to sound a little bit out there,
What?
but I'd want to go to Bethlehem.
Oh fuck, Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Is that like the place that's being like is it under war or anything like that right now?
No.
Oh okay.
No, it's not under war. It's just I'd want to go there because like I say at work all the time, I love Jesus.
Yes.
So I want to go like visit all the places where he's been, and that was
that's the starting point.
yeah, pretty much.
Mm. I don't know much about Jesus, but I did know that fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I didn't know the current state of their affairs either. I'm glad the city's still around.
No, it's around. It's definitely around.
Okay. Well, so how was your your life like when growing up here in Chile?
Well, initially my life sucked.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, cuz I went into foster care cuz my mom and dad, from what my understanding is, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if this is the real story, but this is what I was told as a child.
Yeah.
So, they were cooking some meth inside of the apartment that we were living in,
Yeah.
and then the shit blew up. So
Really?
when it yeah, oh yeah, when it blew up, that's ultimately like what led the cops to our house.
Oh
So
shit.
obviously I was like a baby at this time, so I don't remember any of it, like I said.
Okay.
But
Yeah, brothers or sisters?
yeah, I have two older brothers and one younger brother.
Uh-huh.
But my two older brothers, they were like 5 or 4 at the
They
time.
were really small.
Yeah, we were all pretty small, but after that encounter, my parents obviously they ended up getting arrested, and we ended up going into the foster care system. My mom says for some time I was staying with my grandma. I don't really remember that all too much. All I remember was being in the fucking foster care system, and it sucked because the people that we were with, it was like very traumatizing. They would like make me sleep outside. They would make me eat like bones, like with broth
Oh
in
my
it.
god.
So
Really?
to this day, like I have this thing with bones. I don't eat nothing that has bones
You
in
don't like
it.
wings?
Mm-mm.
Fried
No.
chicken?
Well, no. I mean, I'll eat it, but like I have to like debone it first, and
Oh.
it's like a real no.
Wow.
I don't like it. It's like it makes me want to throw up because they would literally
Ribs?
sit me there. No, that's gross. They would
Sorry.
like sit me there and they would like force me to eat the bones, and it was gross.
How do you eat the bones though? That's like a solid like that's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, I mean, imagine just trying to chew that with your teeth.
Yeah.
It's like gross, and
so they treated you like a fucking dog?
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, and then I had two sisters there.
Wow.
I like to call them my evil stepsisters.
Oh no, we're going Cinderella here, dude. Damn. Fuck.
But I like to call them my evil stepsisters because they would like do things like intentionally that they knew they weren't supposed to do.
Right.
And then they turn around and be like, she did it. It was all her.
Oh, man.
And then I'd be the one getting in trouble for everything. It was fucking horrible. It was
Fuck.
horrible.
That's so bad. How long did you live under this foster care?
My mom got custody of us when we were about 7.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, we lived with my grandma for a short period of time before she got her housing. And then we moved to San Diego. But when we moved to San Diego, she ended up having like this boyfriend. And like in that time period, I ended up, not we. I ended up getting sexually assaulted by him while she was with him for like, let me see, I was 9 when it happened, and I was like 13 when they broke up. So it was about 4 years of like.
He was just getting away with that?
Oh yeah, for sure. And like even after they broke up, it wasn't a thing where she even really knew about it. She didn't know about it until high school when she started going through my messages and she saw that I was talking to somebody about it. And when she ended up finding out, she was like, why are you such a liar? You're just doing this for attention and this and that and blah, 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 blah.
She was
blah,
gaslighting
blah.
you?
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, like, she was under drugs.
Okay,
like she was under the influence of drugs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that would have been her reaction if she was clean. But...
Maybe not.
You know, I don't know to this
That's
day.
a whole other issue, I guess.
But, you know... That wasn't necessarily the funnest thing to be dealing with either. And then after that, not too long after that whole little scenario, that's when I started getting into drugs.
Yeah.
And that's when I started like fucking around and finding out. I was with this person who was prescribed Adderall.
Okay.
And they had told me this one time, they're like, I just don't like this feeling that it gives me because they had ADHD. So they were prescribed the Adderall to help focus. And I was like, well, why don't you take your medication? Obviously, you're having a hard time focusing in school. Just do it if it helps you. And they're like, well, it's just because I don't like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like a zombie. It makes me feel like too concentrated.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, let me try that. Let me see what you're talking about, because if you're saying this is what you're dealing with, then let me, I want to experience it too, basically. Like, I want to understand you.
Sure.
And I didn't realize at the time that my mom, she was using meth when she conceived me. And my dad, well, I mean, he's a meth head. So, I mean,
it's in your genes.
Yeah, it was in my DNA at that time. So I was like, I didn't know that using Adderall was...
Oh, like being on meth.
Exactly.
Same shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And when I tried it for the first time, I was like, oh my God, I love this. Like, how could you not like this? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Type thing. And he was like, oh, well, you like it. Well, then here, just take the whole fucking can.
Yeah.
And it was intense, because it went from 1 pill of Adderall to 3 pills of Adderall, and then from 3 pills of Adderall to 9 pills of Adderall in a matter of 3 days.
In 3 days? You had 9 pills?
Yes.
Fuck.
It was a matter of 3 days. Like, the first time, I was like, okay, well, this is just my little trial experiment. The second time was like, okay, well, I know that I like this, so let me do 3 times, because it would make me talk a lot, and it would make me feel a little bit more open. And then I started ditching to go hang out with this girl, and we just like became really, really close. So I was like, fuck it, let's just take all 9 of these pills.
Oh my God, dude.
I said, I'll take 9, you take 6. We'll do this together.
What? Wait, you're taking more. That's not fair.
Well, I mean, it was to me, okay? So that happened, and then like me and her had like this little falling out. But that was like the start of the addiction.
Okay.
And then I'm never going to forget this day. It was on Easter. It was on Easter of like 2016.
Okay.
I was hanging out with my friend, and that day she got like this little Easter bag, which was kind of weird to me, because I was like, why are you still getting Easter baskets, girl? Like, like, part of me was like, damn, I stopped getting that when I was like 7. I had it once, but I was like, okay, whatever, cool.
Oh,
you know,
maybe your family wanted her to feel included. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she ended up getting an Easter bag, and in the Easter bag, you know how they have like those little carrots that have like sugar in them?
Yeah.
Well, she was like, dude, what if like we play this whole prank on everybody in school, and we're like posting this on our Snapchat, where we just put everything with like on a binder, and we'll just put the sugar down there, like if we're doing lines or some shit. Okay. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, that sounds like a fucking
great idea. It does, right? Let's pretend we're doing drugs.
Yeah.
Totally cool, man.
Totally fine.
Totally
nobody
fine.
Nobody will notice anything. It's okay. We'll be fine.
Absolutely.
So we did that day.
Easter.
Yes, on Easter Day. Worst day to do it. I mean, considering like Easter is the day of, we celebrate Jesus' resurrection.
That's Jesus' resurrection day.
So like, at that time, like,
I don't think you'll like that.
Right? So like, to me, it was like the ultimate disgrace now thinking back at it. But at that time, I wasn't really walking with Jesus. I wasn't walking with God. So like, I was just like, whatever, you know. I was in my little rebellion phase.
Sure.
So we did that, and then later on, we went to go buy some weed.
Okay.
I was a major stoner as a teenager.
Yeah.
Like, that was just what I would do.
Yeah.
So
nothing special.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, right?
Right.
Except for the people that don't.
Okay.
Don't want to exclude those people.
No, it's not.
But we ended up going to go buy some weed from these people that we knew. And they were like, dude, I saw your Snapchat. I never thought you would get down like that. Whoa. I was like, damn, that shit circulated that quick. It was a matter of 20 seconds. Like, it was...
Wow. I mean, it went viral, sounds like.
It felt like it. Because they were like, damn, like, I really didn't know. And
you get fucked up on that, huh?
I was like, what's the problem? Because in my head, it wasn't a problem. It was
Okay.
fucking normal.
Okay.
And and later on that evening, we went to go hang out with some other people, some older people, because
Sure.
yeah, we went to go hang out with some older people inside of this like hotel or whatever, and in the hotel they were like, "Hey, you guys ever tried meth before?" And we just looked at each other and we were like, "The fuck? No."
Yeah.
Like, what? We don't fuck around with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a blunt or not?
Come on.
And then they were like, "Well, have you ever tried Adderall?" I was like, "Hey, I love that shit."
Yeah.
Right? And then he was
what
like,
did they say?
"Well, it's basically the same thing, but this is just something that you could smoke." And I was like, "Oh, that's a fucking done deal. I could smoke this shit. Like this is something that I could smoke."
The best of both worlds.
Because, like, to me, the one thing that I really liked about smoking was seeing the smoke come out.
Oh, you like to breathe those big clouds?
Oh yeah, that's what I would love to do. Like that was just like my relief. Like I loved inhaling it in, feeling it in my lungs, and then watching it leave.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh shit, I could actually smoke this. So I tried that, and then when I tried that, it was a wrap.
Okay.
It was like, that's it.
How old were you when this happened?
I was about 16.
Okay. 16.
So after that happened, everything just went
No!
downhill.
Downhill.
Oh yeah, I went
Real quick.
real quick. I went from like being a good-ish student,
Okay.
to dropping out
Okay.
in like a matter of weeks.
Wow. Immediately then. Just like.
Oh yeah, because like I said, like it was in my genes and it was in my DNA, and I couldn't understand why I liked it so much until I grew up later on, and I was like, oh shit, this has always been around in my family. Like there was like,
here you are passing down the torch, carrying it.
but
yeah,
it was like that, and I ended up having to go to the psych ward quite a few times so that I can get out of my home, because my home, it was like super super toxic.
Yeah.
Like I said, my mom was on drugs. And her new boyfriend that she ended up having, after the old one.
Yeah, after that piece of shit.
After that, he was also on drugs with her. And, like, it was just so weird because at that time it was like, I felt like I was the parent and they were the children.
Yeah.
Because I would have to, like, sort through their fights all the time. I'd have to be like, yo, you guys are, like, literally fighting over nothing.
Yeah.
And it would get so bad where they would just be breaking shit in the house. Like, they'd be throwing things. TVs were broken left and right.
Yeah.
Freaking the windows would break. The what are those things called? The little closet doors? The little sliding ones?
Okay, I know what you're saying.
They would be breaking those. It was just like, it would be a wreck.
That's normal for them.
Yeah, it's pretty normal, and I didn't realize how normal it was until I had my own relationship and addiction. But after that, it was a lot. It was extra. Yeah. And I just felt like it was too much for me, so I would like go in and out of the hospitals.
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, "Why are you going in and out of the hospitals? Stop searching for attention." Like, for everything that I would do, it would be attention? Like, yeah, it would be like attention seeking. And she'd be like, "You're not in crisis. You're not going through these things." And I'd be like,
really?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could feel my feelings.
You're overreacting. Totally.
Yeah, and for a long time, I felt like there was something wrong with me. And it wasn't something wrong with me.
That's so fucking funny.
It wasn't that it was something wrong with me. It was just the things that I was going through. Like, I didn't know any other kids that had to worry about whether the electricity was going to be on or whether the fucking water was going to be on or whether we were going to get evicted from our house or not.
Yeah.
Like, who
the police are going to come by.
Like, you know?
Right.
And, what was I talking about?
Oh, your mom saying that you overreact and you want attention and about the hospital.
Yeah. So every time I would go to the hospital, I'd always have little traces of meth in me. So I went to the hospital one time, and the doctor was like, "You're a drug addict."
Oh,
and I was like,
like that?
Yeah, straight up like that. And I was like, what? No, you're tripping. Like, this is PTSD going on. he was like, every time you come in here, and this was like the 7th time, by the way.
Oh, shit.
He was like, every time you come in here, you always have meth in your system. And I was like, so haven't you heard of teenagers experimenting?
Yeah,
like,
wow.
like, that's a thing.
I mean, yeah.
And he was like, well, you experiment doing once or twice. This is 7 times. You're a drug addict.
Damn.
And he was like, you're going to rehab. And I was like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yes, I can. So he called my mom. And he told my mom, like, all of the times that the meth would show up in my system. And she gave him approval for me to go into rehab.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it? Just like that?
Yep. So I ended up going to the adolescent home, the group home, McAllister's group home.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I ended up going there, and that's where I met Colleen.
Okay.
And she was funny. She'd always make me laugh. Mm-hmm. But when I went over there, I was like, I'm not a drug addict. You know, in the little denial phase, because I really didn't know I was a drug addict.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not a drug addict. Like, this isn't me.
You're experimenting.
Exactly. Like it's normal.
Totally.
Like, again, I didn't realize how unnormal it was for somebody to be using meth.
Right. But at the time, it felt.
Oh, yeah. It felt totally normal. Like, I didn't even feel like it was illegal.
Yeah.
Like, it was. Yeah. I didn't feel like that was an illegal thing to do.
No.
And
crazy.
I know. Saying that out loud is like. But yeah, after I went to that adolescent home, I only lasted about 4 or 7 days. I don't know, my memory's kind of fuzzy on that. Yeah. But I lasted a few days in there, and the only reason why I lasted a few days was because the other girls that were in the group home were like, oh, we're making this plot to go run away. And I was like, run away?
Run away?
I said, where are we going?
Yeah, where are we going?
And we were talking about this in the car. I was like, where are we going? We're going somewhere?
Yeah.
And they're like, you want to come? I said, fuck yeah, I want to go. You think I want to stay here?
Without knowing where you're going. You just go. You just gotta leave. I love it.
So we planned it, and we ended up running away. And we all, like, went our separate ways when we actually got on the trolley. Yeah. But the way that I decided to go was to the homeboy's house. Okay. In Imperial Beach. Okay. Rest his soul. He's dead now, but. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to his house, and he saw me that night, and he was like, is that you? I said, it's me. He was like, where the fuck you been? I said, well, I was at rehab. And he was like, you went to rehab? I was like, yeah. I said, you got any shit?
That's the first thing you ask him?
Yeah. He was like, yeah, let's go. So we went to go, do our little thing, shenanigans, whatever. Yeah. And he hid me there for like 4 or 5 days, because I told him, like, I don't want anybody to see me. Like, I'm running away.
Sure.
He was like, okay, cool. You can hide out in my garage. So I hid out in the garage, and like he fed me, and he gave me water, and let me go to the bathroom whenever I needed to go. And whatnot. Yeah. And kept me stocked up with the meth. Yeah.
What a gentleman.
100%. At least at that time. Yeah. Now I'm thinking, he probably should have been like, yo, where's your mom at? Like,
yeah. I think you need to talk to your family about this.
Like, that probably would have been the ideal thing. Yeah. But at that time, I was like, I'm not trying to go home. Like, I'm not trying to deal with none of that. Like, I know what she's going to do when she sees me, and it's not pleasant, and blah, 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 blah. Sure. So the group home ended up writing a police report because 6 girls went missing in the home. Uh-huh. And I told him that day, it was like the 5th day or something, I told him, I was like, hey, I need to smoke some weed or some shit, because like I'm feeling the jitters, like I'm all sweaty, like kind of like withdrawing from actively using. Like,
Shit.
hold on. Like, this don't feel right. And I had like the shakes.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, well, let me take you to my homeboy's house. And then, you know, he's the weed head, so he's definitely got some weed over there. I said, cool, bitchin', let's go. So we went over to his house, a couple blocks down the street, and we smoked a few joints, well, a few blunts. And we ended up smoking a few rips out of the bong that had wax in it. And after my last hit, like, I couldn't stop shaking. Like, I had like almost like delirium tremens. Like, it was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't stop moving. And he was looking at me like, the fuck's wrong with you? Like, girl, can you not handle your high or something?
Right.
And I just like, I started tripping, like, cause I couldn't stop shaking. My leg was just like fidgeting up and down, and they were looking at me like, you gotta go. I was like, okay, cool. I should probably leave anyway. Mm-hmm. And then when I left, that's when I started hearing like sirens going off and shit. Uh-oh. And I was like, oh, fuck. They're looking for me.
They're looking for you.
I was like, they're looking for me.
They got your picture on the screen.
I really felt like that because right before the sirens went off, I had seen Colleen's face inside of a truck, and she was like dancing. She had like this really bubbly personality, so she was like dancing, and she started like pointing at me and stuff like that. And it was like weird. I was like, I got to be tripping.
Yeah.
And the sirens went off, and after the sirens went off, like, I just full on panicked.
Oh fuck!
I panicked like a mug. And then I was like, hey, I gotta go. The po-po are after me.
Oh, yeah.
50, I gotta go. And I started booking it. I started running. And I didn't know where I was running to, but I just started running. And somehow, some way, I ended up in front of a freaking church. That was crazy. And I didn't realize it, but I was overdosing.
You were?
I was overdosing. That's why I started having, like, all of those, like, symptoms and stuff. Mm-hmm. And, I went in and I like found somebody. I don't know how, but somehow I ended up finding somebody, and I was like, I need help. They're after me. And he was like, who's after you? What's going on? Like, and then like, I just started, my eyes started rolling in the back of my head. He was like, oh no. He said, I'm going to call 911. So they ended up sitting me down, and the paramedics came and the cops came. And I just like completely shut down because I was like, I'd never been in trouble with the law. I'm not trying to start now. Like, I'm not going to fuck my life up just because I want to get high. Right. And I just started shutting down, and they didn't like that because I guess shutting down means like the rest of my body was also going to shut down. Yeah. And they were like, I just need you to give me like something. Where can I find your mom? Like, we got to get you to a hospital. And once I heard hospital, that's when I started talking, because I was like, okay, they're not going to take me to jail. that was the one thing that I was worried about so much. And so I gave them information. It was like really, really slow and sluggish, you know, like you could barely speak. And they ended up finding my mom, and my mom came, and she was like, I thought you were in rehab.
They didn't notify her yet?
No, they didn't notify her. She was like, I thought you were in rehab. Like, how did you end up here? Like freaking out, because obviously she's still my mom. Right. And they ended up putting me in the hospital because they were like, we got to get her to the hospital because she's overdosing. Yeah. And then blah, 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 blah. And I didn't realize it because I had already been gone. But my brother ended up trying to take his life the night before. Oh, shit. Because he's been diagnosed with schizophrenia. And at that time, he had just turned 18. Yeah. And that's when everything just started hitting him. And I was like, he was just going through his episodes, and he was like, what's wrong with me? Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And he grabbed a pair of scissors and he tried to kill himself with it. Wow. And he ended up in that hospital the night before, and he was still there that day. Yeah. And then I ended up going to the same hospital.
Yeah, damn.
So when they got me into the hospital, like in the little gurney and stuff, I ended up seeing my brother at the corner of my eye, and he looked at me, and we looked at each other, and he just started flipping out. He was like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. What's going on wrong with my sister?
Yeah.
This and that. Because, like, I'm the only girl in my family. So everybody was, like, super, super overprotective of me.
Yeah.
And he just started tripping. And then, like, you can hear the nurses and the doctors. They're like, what just happened? They're like, conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Keep them away from each other. So they put him on the second floor. They had me on the first floor. And then I started, like, going into this little panic mode. And when I started going into the panic mode, like, they couldn't bring my heart rate down.
Yeah.
So they injected me with, I don't know what the fuck.
Mystery drug.
Well, they injected me with something. They're like, you're going to feel something at the corner of your ankle, okay? Yeah. Don't freak out. This is going to help you calm down.
Oh, God.
So, like, in my mind, they're, like, booty juicing me. Like,
yeah, like a drink.
Yeah, pretty much.
like those movies.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it felt like. And I stayed in that hospital for like 3 days. And mind you, I'm still a minor. Still a minor going through this shit. And I ended up withdrawing hard within those last 3, 4, 5 days while I was in the hospital. Mm-hmm. Apparently my family came to visit me, but I was like in and out of consciousness, and I was saying some things that I don't know what I was saying.
Sure.
And I do remember one time I was talking to the nurse, because they always had a nurse by my side, because I guess I said I tried to kill myself when I was doing it.
Oh, I see.
But
out of conscious.
Yeah. I guess I tried saying that. So they had a nurse with me at all times. Yeah. And I remember telling the nurse, I said, you guys made me a door so I could get out of here? Because you know how they have those little curtains that, like, kind of look like well, it doesn't look like a door, but
it's not supposed to be like that.
It kind of like curves into like a half circle.
Right.
Well, when I was looking up, it looked like a door. And then they put me back into the hospital, and the hospital was like, why are you here again? I said, I couldn't help it. He sent me to rehab, and that wasn't the greatest choice. And I ended up moving in with my grandma. Everybody thought everything was going to be fixed, because they were like, her mom's just incompetent. She can't raise any children. Like, she's fucking up on drugs. Yeah. And they would always say that shit. Like, mom is, like, my mom was a black sheep because she was always on drugs. Okay. And, like, I never really understood it, because I was like, fuck is he talking about? Yeah. And then now growing up, I'm like, oh yeah, she was on drugs. Like, she really was. She really, really was. And then after I moved into my grandma's house, I was doing good for a little bit, like maybe a few months. I was getting ready to graduate school. And then I ended up using drugs again. Yeah. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, what did we do wrong? And I was like, you didn't let me see my mom. Like, like, first it was I wanted to get away from my mom, and now it was like, you're not letting me see my mom. It was like I was just trying to blame everything on everybody else, and not like look into like, hold up, is this really a problem? And my grandpa, he was like, is this a problem? Yeah. He's like, because if this is a problem, we need to get you help. And I was like, no, it's not a problem. He was like, does it make you smarter? Because, like, I was getting really good grades.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because I'm a really good student, but just being on the meth just made me work through everything quicker. So instead of taking, like, a week to do my credits, it would take me 2 days. Oh. So I would...
You're a genius.
Apparently. But they were like, is this making you smarter? And I was like, no.
Makes you work harder.
It's just like I wouldn't want to stop doing things. Yeah. Like, that's just, I always had to be doing something. I mean.
But so instead of like fidgeting around, you put it into your schoolwork.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And like I said, I was getting ready to graduate early, but I started fucking around doing drugs again.
Oh, okay.
And the only thing that I needed to do was community service hours. So,
no shit.
Yeah.
Out of all that, is it community service?
That was it. Huh. I was supposed to graduate early, but I decided not to do my community service hours. And the days I was supposed to be doing my community service hours, I would go around, go smoke.
Okay.
Like, that's just what I would do. They'd think
Oh.
that I'd be out there, like, in the library helping out or something.
Library.
Or they think I'd be out there and, like, practicing with my violin or something. like, whatever the situation.
Let's talk about that. You play violin, right?
I do. Oh, I did.
Yes.
I did.
It was
play
just a random
violin.
fact that I did. I was like, what? Really?
Yeah, I did play violin. I learned it when I was in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
And then I grew a passion for it when I was in middle school, because my mariachi teacher, he would always take us out to concerts.
Yeah.
And I loved going to the concerts because I loved playing in front of people and seeing the smiles that it would give them, and it would just make me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't need to get high to go do all that shit. Like that was the fun part. That was the high.
Yeah, absolutely.
And after my parents found out, well, my grandparents, but they were like my parents, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But after they found out that I was doing drugs, I had to quit mariachi. So, long story short, I stopped playing that for a little bit, and then I turned 18. So when I turned 18, at this time, I was living with my mom because they found out that I was doing drugs, and they were like, what are you going to do? And at that point, I kind of felt like shackled, because in my family, it's like the second you do something wrong, all eyes are on you at all times.
Right.
At every second of the day. Like, there's no liberty. And at that age, that's all that I wanted. I wanted to be free, and I wanted to have that liberty to make my own decisions, because I was already doing it. Mm-hmm. Like, I was already doing it, but it's the choices I was making wasn't the greatest.
I see.
So I ended up moving back with my mom, who had just gotten evicted from her house because she was spending all of her money on drugs.
I see.
Instead of rent.
I got it.
So we ended up getting evicted, and we were living in a hotel. And in that hotel, I ended up turning 18. And when I turned 18, I told my mom, like on my birthday, I said, I'm going to go visit a friend, and I'm going to go see her baby, because she just had a baby.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on getting high or anything like that, but I wanted to go see her. And she was like, no, you can't do this. You can't do that. And I was like, the fuck you mean I can't do this? I can't do that. I'm 18. I'm a whole ass adult. Let me go do my
You're
shit.
a big girl now.
Literally. And she was like, well, if you're going to go do that, don't come home. I was like, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to come home. So
Yeah.
I packed myself a little backpack, and I took off.
That's it.
And she kept calling me. My brother was calling me, come home. I said, hell no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that so that you guys could just treat me like a fucking bird in a cage. I'm cool. Like, I got my wings. Let me fly.
You got your wings, bro. God damn. Where'd you go?
I ended up having this guy who I was intimate with, and like, he was older than me, obviously.
Sure.
Because after my whole sexual assault with my mom's ex, that like led to like this guilty pleasure of having relationships with older men. Got it. So I started talking to this older guy who also using meth.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he would put me in hotels like every night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Out of his own pocket, he just paid for a hotel room for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got it like that.
Oh, damn, girl. I didn't know.
I'm just playing.
You're like the queen over here.
But yeah, he would put me in hotels for like every night.
Okay.
And I was good in that little term, but then there was like this one night where I don't know how I ended up in. Actually, no, I was going to go see another friend in Lemon Grove, and after that, me and him just kind of like lost contact.
Yeah.
And I was staying with my friend for a few days, and he was getting ready to take me in. His mom, she's a very sweet lady, and she was like, yeah, we'll take her in. She's just got to clean up around the house and, you know, go out and look for a job. I said, cool, I could do that. Like, I could definitely do that.
Yeah.
And then one day trying to come back, I lost my way because I had never really like known Spring Valley like that.
Yeah. So
I lost my way, and I had asked people for directions, and like somehow, some way that ended up into going into a tunnel and
Uh-oh.
like having like this weird session, and then the session ended up turning into like a weird gangbang, and it was just all weird, and it all started off because I asked them for instructions on how to get to so and so street.
Right.
And then like they kept telling me like, okay, well after we do this we'll go and we'll personally take you over there. Okay, well after we do this we'll go take you over there. Okay, well after we do this, and it was just like a constant like, okay, well am I actually gonna fucking get there?
Right.
Like hold up now, like I'm like, am I like being trafficked right now?
Yeah,
like,
taking you to a journey.
It felt that way, and I ended up getting interviewed by this guy who they called Playboy. And
a gentleman?
Playboy, I wouldn't call him a gentleman.
Oh,
but he was like, they call me Playboy because I don't know what I was so high I couldn't really remember what he was saying. But he was like, "Do you want a job?" I said,
a job?
Yeah, that's kind of one of the conditions that I need in order to stay at the place that I was staying at. I was like, what kind of job? And he was like, a job where you can earn money. Like, he was being like so vague about it.
God,
and then he started like explaining this, and I didn't realize it, but he was like prepping me to get prostituted.
Yeah, that's all I was kind of thinking that he's a pimp and he wants to prostitute you.
Exactly, that's exactly what was happening.
I see.
And I don't know what happened after that interview, but I ended up going back into that little RV that they brought me to.
Yeah.
And and the whole reason why I ended up meeting those people was because one of the guys that brought me there, he called me by my name.
Okay.
Like, by my name. And I was like...
Yeah, how do you know you? Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
And I looked back. He was like, Liliana! And I was like, what? He was like, wait, I gotta show you something. And I was like... Who are you? And he was like, oh, I thought you were someone else. I said, no, you call me by my name. Like, that's oddly specific, and not a lot of people have my name. I didn't realize how common my name was until I started working at where I'm working at.
Yeah, it is actually kind of common.
I didn't know that because, like, growing up, I'd never met somebody else with my name.
I see.
So I was like, you call me by my name. Like, hold up. Like,
yeah. You know me.
You're suspect.
Yeah, he's suspect.
What do you want? Who are you? Like, help me get there. Yeah. You know me, so help me get there.
And then you went to an interview.
Yeah, and then I ended up going into an interview. But anyways, I went back into that RV, and I was kind of like just shutting down, and I put the blankets over my head.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a little kid mechanism, you know, like when you're scared, just put the blankets over your cover and everything will be fine.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Whatever. I felt like that was working, okay?
It's like a shield.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I saw the door open, and it was like super, super bright, and it was like this big old shadow, and I was like, is that Jesus?
Oh my God, dude.
I was like, that's a guardian angel. It's gotta be.
It has to be.
It's gotta
be. Has to be.
Yes. And that guy ended up buying me and another girl who was there some food.
Yeah.
And we ended up talking, and he was texting, and then he showed me the phone. He was like, do you know that you're about to get prostituted? And I was like, the fuck?
You're about to be prostituted?
I was like, well, I mean...
Oh my God.
I kind of do, but I kind of don't, so...
You are 3 minutes away from being prostituted. Fuck.
It was... I had never been in a situation like that before in my life, especially freshly turning 18. Like, that just was not what I was expecting out of life. Like, I didn't even know things like that existed.
Right.
And I was like, get me the fuck out of here. Like, I just wanted to go to my friend's house. Like, that's it. Like, I just wanted to go to my friend's house. Just ask for directions. And by the way, all I had to do was just keep walking up the fucking street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's all I had to do.
Wow.
And
oh my God, dude.
And somehow, some way, like, I ended up leaving with that person, and I ended up getting into a relationship with that person. And I thought this person was like the greatest angel in the world because they just like saved me from prostitution and like a whole bunch of other shit.
Oh, I see.
And he ended up taking me to my friend's house.
Okay.
So I went, we exchanged numbers,
Yeah.
and we ended up meeting the next day. And then my friend was like, what the fuck happened? You said you were coming and it took you fucking 3 days. I was like, dude, I got lost. My phone died. Like, my phone ended up getting stolen. Like, a whole bunch of shit happened to me. Like, you honestly wouldn't even believe it. And he was like, what the fuck ever. I'm just glad you're safe. I'm glad you made it, you know?
Right.
And I ended up leaving the next day, and I was like, cool, I'm going to go kick it with a homie, blah, 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 blah. Because at that time, we weren't in a relationship. We were just kind of like hanging out.
Yeah.
And he asked me a few days later, he's like, do you want to be my girlfriend? I was like, oh my gosh, this guy, he's like my Prince Charming. He's gonna like, oh my God. You know, like thinking that's what true love was.
Yeah, totally.
And fuck around and find out.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
Oh,
do that.
no.
It was horrible. Like 4 days after we got into our so-called relationship, I ended up getting my ass beat for some shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I got beat up for.
What? Wow.
But
what a fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry.
My fault. What was I doing hanging around stupid people like that anyway?
Right.
But in my mind, he was like, could do no wrong, you know, like blah blah blah.
Just a wolf in sheep clothing.
Pretty much. And then like time went on, we got into this like really, really toxic relationship. And then he like knew how to make meth and a whole bunch of other shit. So like my supply never ran out. Oh, and he also knew how to grow weed. So it was like perfect for me. Like,
for sure.
How could I want to leave? Like, this is the best place in the world.
Violence. That's fine.
This is like heaven.
That's
like,
fine.
As long as I got my little weed and my little bog, we're cool, right?
Everything else, it's all no big deal.
It's worth it. Like,
totally.
I have like this endless crop of harvest. Like, we're fine. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't okay. It was not okay. It was far from okay. Like, at first, I went into that relationship knowing how to problem solve and think and, you know, fend for myself almost kind of ish, even though like I couldn't really, but I could.
For sure.
A little bit.
Okay.
And within time, I found myself like being codependent, like not really knowing how to think for myself. Yeah. And not even knowing who I was anymore. Like I stopped caring about me, and I started caring more about what that person thought about every single action that I would do. Yeah. And he ended up getting me a violin because I would hardly ever go out because I didn't want things like that to happen to me again. Right. So he got me a little violin, and I started playing it, and I started, you know, whoop-de-doo. And later on, he got so mad at me for I don't remember what tweaker shit. Right. But he ended up smashing that violin on the floor, and it was a really rare violin.
What was it called again?
It was a Stradivarius.
I can't even say it.
It was a Stradivarius, and it wasn't a student one. It was a Stradivarius. Like, that's fucking rare, and it's super expensive. Like, those shits are like millions of dollars.
Really?
Like,
and this dumbass fucking broke it?
Yes.
I hate him.
Like,
even more than I did before.
After that happened, like when I saw it hit the ground and like fall into so many pieces, like it broke into pieces. It was an old wooden violin. Like, right. It wasn't gonna take a lot of damage. And it fell, and it just broke.
It was like an antique pretty much then.
It is an antique.
Oh, fuck, man.
Like, it's old. Like, really old. And it broke. And my heart broke. And, like, all of my happiness was in that little violin. And he knew that because I didn't have anything else. I didn't have friends. I couldn't speak to my family. I wasn't talking to any of his friends. Like, I couldn't do anything because he was so controlling. Like, I couldn't even breathe the wrong way, or it was a fucking problem. Like I breathe the wrong way. Who are you fucking? Like,
oh my god!
Like, hold up. And then like it just be like it was this whole thing, and it was, like I said, it was hard. It was hard. Like I didn't realize it was gonna be that difficult to be in a relationship, and I thought that all relationships afterwards were supposed to be like that, and they're not.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
And
Fuck.
it broke, and when it broke, my heart broke, and that's why I'm never like, to this day, I have a violin at home, and my husband, he's been wanting me to play that forever, and I'm just no. I can't. Like I just can't. It's not there anymore. Cuz when that violin broke, everything else broke with it, and I just like completely shut off that part in my body where it's like, I'm not relying on this anymore for happiness.
I see.
And
but do you think in time you'll get over that?
I think maybe I don't know.
I understand though.
Cuz I've had it there since I got into recovery. And like I've had that violin since I went into recovery, because I went to go visit an old friend, and that old friend was like, "Hey, you still play the violin, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, here and there." He was like, "Here you go. I just had this sitting in my garage. It's not gonna do nothing for me, so take it and just play it." You know. And after all that, like I can't find it in me to pick it up.
Yeah. Because at one point you were like actually so good that you were offered scholarships.
Oh yeah, I was really, really good.
I know you weren't trying to show off.
Not to toot my own horn.
No, that's fine. I'm asking.
But I ended up getting a scholarship to go to Western New Mexico University, and I just threw it all away because I wanted to go use drugs. Like that was to me more important. I said, well, I mean, the school, that shit will come another time.
Yeah. This,
I want it now, you know? And I should have realized at that time, well, hold up. If I'm picking a drug over going to travel around the world.
Right. What a compromise you did right there.
like I should have realized at that time, this is beginning to be a problem, but I didn't realize it until I started losing everything. Like my family didn't want anything to do with me. The crazy ass person that I was with, he would like call my family and threaten to kill them and shit. God, and dude. The reason why I stayed so long was because he was like, if you leave me, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I believed him. Like, because there was nobody else around me. And I was like, every day of my life, I was like, fuck, somebody save me. Like I can't do this on my own. Somebody save me.
Oh, no.
And it got so bad to where like I left and I went to an old friend's house because I was like, I can't do this. He ended up leaving for like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, I think at this point it's a little bit safe for me to go, you know? Right. Like I could probably get away with it. Yeah. So I went to my friend's house and he ended up finding me.
Okay.
Well, I should have gone to rehab at that point, but I didn't. And he ended up finding me and he got a hold of me and he, you know, like those little sweet talks that narcissistic guys do. They're like, no, I'll change. I promise. This is not, it's not going to feel like that anymore.
Fucking ass.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then like my friend, his brother, he was like, look, man, like you can't really stay here like that no more. Like your family already came. They told you they were going to take you in. You said no, like, you know, because I already knew if I went in with my family, that's it. My life's over. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it like literally felt that way because like I said, you fuck up in my family, that's it. Like you're not going nowhere. You're not seeing nothing. Like everything has to be on their terms at their time. And
got it.
That's not what I wanted from me. I've never wanted that. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just highway it is, you know? And I ended up going back and he like started making all of these really crazy remarks, like things that I would have never even thought of.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he would talk about like, oh, well, I saw you over there on the pool table and everybody was taking turns on you. And I was like, what the fuck are you
What?
talking about? Like,
Everybody?
like, who? Like, what pool table?
There's no pool table. There's no pool table.
I was like, what are you talking about? And he would just go at it and at it and at it and at it. And it went on for days. And at that point, I just got so fed up of hearing his mouth. I was like, okay, you're right. And that was the worst mistake that I could have ever made in my life. Because once I said, okay, and I gave up and I told him, you're right, then that shit went on for months. It went on for months, and he just like started going on a binge, saying this, saying that.
I see.
And then like we got into this really, really bad argument where he manipulated me into thinking that he was gonna kill himself because he had this shotgun and he put it in his mouth, and he was like, he put a towel over his head, like. Well, I didn't want to deal with any of that. I didn't want to deal with the police. I didn't want to deal with cleaning up brain splat all over an RV.
Right,
so
right.
at that time we had like this thing of mercury, and it had like 80 grams of pure mercury because we were going to use it to mine gold off of computer circuit boards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tweaker shit.
Fuck yeah, tweaker shit.
So I told him, whatever, cool. You're gonna kill yourself. See you in hell. Like, deuces. I'm outro too. Like, God damn. And in my thought process, like the mercury was just gonna fucking take me out, and it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way at all.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. It takes days for that shit to happen.
Oh shit.
So I drank the mercury and I went into the bathroom, obviously, because I'm not going to do it in front of him. I just have a little bit more class. Okay. And I went into the bathroom and I drank it, and it tastes gross. Like, it doesn't have like a taste to it, but the texture, bleh. It's like silicone, like, like those little breast implant things, and you know how they kind of like jiggly, okay. Well, that's how it felt going down my throat, like jiggly and like gross. Like, it didn't feel like Jello. It felt a little bit more solid, but it was gross. It was really gross. And
so you drank that mercury stuff? Yeah,
I drank the mercury stuff, and a few days later, actually, he came barging in. He was like, the fuck are you doing? And then he ended up punching me so I could like throw it up. But I wasn't gonna throw it up. Like, no, I'm holding on to that shit. Fuck you. This is your fault, motherfucker.
Yeah, totally. You gotta show him.
I get the last laugh. Ha!
I can respect that.
And then come to find out later, he was like, oh, well, this didn't even have it didn't have anything. The gun didn't have any ammo in it.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, so you mean to tell me I just fucking killed myself for nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
For a bluff.
Pretty much. And a few days later, it was like the hottest day of the year. It was like August 23rd, August 24th.
Okay.
It was the hottest day of the year, and the sun was really beaming. It was over 100 degrees, and I started getting dizzy. I was washing clothes at the time, and I started getting really dizzy, and I started like not being able to function. And I was like, what the fuck's going on with me? Like, I should be fine.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, I drank the mercury. And I didn't realize it, but at that time, you know how mercury, it burns up really, really quickly.
Yeah.
Well, it was burning up inside of my body, and it was vaporizing inside of my body.
Oh my fucking God.
And that night, I ended up dying inside of an RV.
Yeah.
In the bathroom. And I remember when I got into the bathroom, my soul just like left my body. And I went up. And when I went up, that's when I met Jesus.
Oh, shit.
And
yeah, mercury.
It was peaceful.
Yeah.
But it was also scary. because when I actually saw Jesus, I didn't like really see a person. I saw like this big old black thing, and then like a bunch of like light all around it. Like it was such a bright light that all you could see is a big ass shadow in the middle. And then like on the sides of it, there was like these shadows, like these people. And when I saw the people, it almost felt like if I was like in a courtroom or something. It was scary, but it was peaceful.
Okay.
And when I got there, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I started repenting. I said, give me another chance. Like I'm not done with my life. Like I have things that I need to do. I have missions I need to complete, and I'm going to do it. And when I said that, like my soul just went back into my body like instantaneously. And I came back here. And
back to earth.
Yeah, and I was able to walk because before I got into the bathroom, I wasn't able to really move. I had to drag myself from my arms because I was less than 100 pounds. I was like 90, 80 pounds. So it was really easy for me to drag myself from my arms to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was able to actually walk from the bathroom to the bed. And that next morning, I was still laying down on the bed, and they were like, oh my God, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Not knowing I had already fucking died. And they ended up rushing me to the hospital that day, and the doctors, they were like, if you hadn't have come 20 minutes later, you would have been dead.
So fucking dramatic.
Like it was just... Whatever, cool. You want to take the credit? I'll give you the credit. I'm not going to tell you what the fuck I win is because you're about to tell me I'm crazy and you're about to tell me all sorts of shit. I'm cool.
Yeah,
like, I'm going to save myself that time.
Yeah.
So that happened. They ended up keeping me there. And then that's kind of how my walk with Jesus started.
I see.
And that's how my recovery started. Like, I didn't do it right then and there. I still started using. But time went on. He abandoned me again. I felt safe enough to leave. Yeah. And again, I had lost everything. I didn't have any friendships, any relationships, nobody I could turn to. So I prayed to God and I asked him, I said, look, what do you want me to do? Like, where am I supposed to go? And he was all like, just listen. How the fuck do I just listen? Obviously, you know, I'm not that great at that, right? like, you know, you know, right?
Right.
And, I ended up saying, okay, well, whatever it is, whatever your will be, I'll do it. And after I said that prayer, I looked down because I was looking up when I said it, and in big bold letters was McAllister. So I said, hey, I know that place. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to get clean. Yeah. And I ended up going to Kiva, and Kiva, they don't take walk-ins. You know this. I know this.
I do.
But they were all like, look, we don't normally do this, but we're going to take you in.
Wow.
So they took me in, and I went to Kiva. And I got clean. I ended up in the shelter afterwards. And then that's when I really started taking my walk with God seriously. And that's when I really started doing my recovery.
I see.
And then 3 months into the shelter, because I had 3 months at Kiva. Okay, 3 months into the shelter, I ended up getting pregnant.
Okay.
With my husband's child. And at the time, he wasn't my husband. He was my boyfriend.
I was about to ask, how'd you meet him?
At work.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So when I got into the shelter, they said, look, you either need to go into outpatient or you need to find work. So I went to outpatient first because I didn't think I could find work like that. Yeah. And one day when I was coming back from outpatient, it's like probably my third time going there. But when I came back from outpatient, somebody stopped me and they were like, hey, you want a job? I said, me? A job?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And they were like, you're hired. And I was like,
yeah, hired.
You're tripping. Hold up. I didn't even go through an interview. Like,
I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
what do you mean I'm hired? Yeah. And he was like, show up to this address, come at 6:30 in the morning, you're hired. And I was like, you're not fucking with me? I said, you got to be fucking with me, right? He said, no, call this phone number, tell them so-and-so sent you, you're hired. And I was like, okay.
Okay. Still, mystery job.
It was those little Obama phones, and that's where my husband was working. He was actually one of the assistant managers there.
I see.
And the guy that had hired me was one of his partners.
Got it.
So that happened, and the guy that had hired me, he was supposed to be training me, but he was like fucking around with this other girl.
I see.
And he was paying more attention to her.
Of course he was.
So I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this job? Like,
you're not trained.
Like,
good luck.
I'm sinking here.
Good luck.
And I told my husband, or well, at the time he was one of my bosses. So I told him, and he was like, look, fuck him. Like, he's on some stupid hoe shit. Like, we'll do this. Like,
right.
This is how you do this. This is how you do that.
Okay.
So I started learning, and we started, getting to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then he was like very persistent. He was like trying to like get with me, and I had literally just gotten out of a relationship, so I was like, fuck that. Like,
sure.
Hell
You're
no.
trauma bound. Yeah.
I'm trying to like heal my brother. Like, let me heal. And it just got so persistent. And then one day I just like heard this little voice in my head, like, that's the one. And I was like, him? Like, no. Jesus, is this it? And he was like, yeah, that's the one. Like, just watch.
Wait, where's this voice coming from?
My husband, he asked me the same question, and at that time I just described it to him as like a whisper from the trees.
I see.
Like, that's all that I could describe it from him. Like, that's it. Like, I was so in tune.
It's a tree right here right now.
I was so in tune with my body.
Oh my God.
That like that's like it was really windy, and when the wind came, like I heard a little subtle voice, and that's
okay.
I was like, okay.
All right.
And he was like, okay, so then let's go. Let's go out on a date.
Okay.
And that's how that started.
I see.
And, time went on, and I just started walking more and more with God.
Yeah.
And that's where my recovery is. It's like rooted in God. Like, without God, I would not have had that recovery. Like, I wouldn't have experienced anything. Like,
yeah.
The drugs, it put me through a lot of spiritual warfare.
Absolutely.
But in that spiritual warfare, I found God, and God found me.
Okay.
And he has helped me through everything that I've gone through. Like, in all of the things that I went through in my addiction, because that's just a little piece of it. Like, it would take me days for me to, like, uncover everything.
Okay.
But, like, in all of the things that I've gone through, I was always protected, and I was always watched over. And I recognized that. Like, how many people in their addiction, like, are going to be like, oh, well, my homie's cousin ended up inviting us over to their house so that we could stay there so I wouldn't be on the street. Like, that shit doesn't really happen like that.
Right.
And God would always be like, hey, I'm here. I'm just waiting for you. When are you going to move? Like, when are you ready? And I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
And then after that, I ended up getting pregnant. We ended up having our first daughter in our first apartment.
Okay.
And we had a few more. Like, I have 3 kids right now.
Yes.
I have one on the way right now.
Right now. You're 8 months?
Yeah. I'm close. I'm 7.5, close to 8.
Okay.
But it was all through God. God has given me everything that I could have ever asked for and more. Like, last year I prayed to God. I said, God, I need a car.
Oh, I think I might remember this moment.
I said, God, I need a car. Like, help me. And I asked for 1 and I got 3.
Whoa.
I asked for 1 and I got 3.
Okay.
I was like, okay, thank you. And it's just been like that for me, like, with everything that I ask for, because I'm very strong in my faith. And that's something that my husband says that he really likes about me, because he will sometimes get frustrated with things. And I'll tell him, like, why are you stressing over it? Like, God's got us. Like, when has he ever failed? And he's like, you're right.
Damn.
And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm right. I mean, I don't say it, but I'm like, I know.
Yeah,
like,
damn.
like,
okay.
That's my boy right there. Like, and it's just always been like that.
Yeah.
And when I'm preaching recovery in our groups, because you know how we have those groups.
Yeah, we have
We're like
special groups.
Yeah, they ask us. They're like, well, have you ever been, you've never used drugs before. I said, fuck around and find out.
Oh,
like,
you don't even know.
like, oh yeah, like I did too.
Did they think you're like some sort of like student, like trying to?
A lot of the times people are like, you're so young, like you don't even look like you can have kids. I'm like,
You're fucking pregnant.
oh yeah, totally. I don't look like I can have kids.
No,
like,
not at all. Not at all.
they're like, is this your first? I said, it's my fourth. And they're like, oh.
Damn, girl.
I said, I mean, like, they're like, are you going to stop? And I said, truthfully, like, that's up to God.
Okay.
And when I say that, they're like, oh.
Like
you're one of those. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I rely on God for everything. Like, my way of living, I don't worry about whether I'm going to have money to pay my bills. I don't worry about whether I'm going to have a house to cover my head or whether I'm going to have food or whether the kids are going to be provided for. All of that. Like, one thing that I read a lot in my addiction was God always provides.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. God always provides one way or another. And in my addiction, like, I can't even say that I was really, really struggling. Like, I would struggle. Sure. He'd be like, okay, you want to play games? Here, you could play games. But I always had food. I always had water. I always had a way to take a shower if I needed to, even if it was a little birdie bath. If I had to walk a whole mile to get a gallon of water so I could take a birdie bath, I could do that. Like it was always provided, and that made me, like, especially with the experience of like the afterlife thing. Yeah. Like, whew, I could not ever in a million years deny God. Yeah. Like, ever. If I did that, that would be so sinful of me. Like, I cannot. And I hear a lot of people talking about how they don't believe and they don't have this and they don't have that. Yeah. And that's cool. You know, like, everybody's at a different stage in their life, and eventually, hopefully, at one point, God will make himself known in their life. And it's actually funny because you know how we had that graduation, and there was that one guy that came up and he was all like, well, first of all, I want to thank God. Like, that, like, really blew me back because when I had talked to him the first time, he was like, I don't believe in God. Oh, no. And I was like, whoa.
Does it bother you?
Does what bother me?
Does someone say that they don't believe in God bother you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't bother me at all because, like I said, everybody's at a different stage in their life. Okay. And at one point, I had that contradiction. Like, the fuck, you're making me struggle so much. Like, why am I going through all of these things? Like, you know that I'm doing good and you know that I'm doing right. Why are you letting me go through this? Yeah. Like, show yourself, you know? And he wouldn't, and he would be like, no, and I'm not going to do it because this isn't where I want you. You think this is where I want you, but this is not where I want you. You need to be somewhere else, and I need you to grow. So you're going to go through all of this hurt and all of this pain and all of this suffering so that I could build up that character so you can go do what I need you to do. Yeah. And that's ultimately what led me into the work field that I'm working in, because never in a million years did I ever think I was going to be a substance use counselor. Like, no. Like, I had my own business. Like, I was set. Like, I'm cool. And then God was like, no, I want you to go help my people. And I was like, help my people? Like, what does that mean? I thought we were all your people. And he was like, yes, you are, but I want you to help my people who are like you, who went through that addiction and are suffering and need help. And I was like, oh, but how am I going to do that? Like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I could just relay my experience. And he was like, no. Not good enough. Just watch. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah. I'm watching. And I'm scrolling through my Facebook, and there's this ad. Like, mind you, I had never said this. It was only a thought. Like,
I know what you're talking about.
It was
real.
Just a thought. Real, like, it's and then it just showed up.
Your brainwave literally is transcribed in your phone.
Real shit. And it just, like, showed up on my phone. It's like, do you want to be a substance use counselor? And I was like, is this what you were talking about? Okay. Yeah. So I signed up with a quickness. Like, within that next week, I started school, and that's how everything just started rolling. Oh, I see. But that's just, like, crazy. It's crazy to me, like, how God moves and how crazy it is, and how he puts me in situations where I talk to people that like I said earlier, who don't even believe.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah,
next time I
and
talk to
say,
them,
"Thank
they're
God,
like,
I
thank
think-
you, Jesus,
thank you,
hallelujah.
Jesus." Yeah.
I'm like, yes!
Yeah. I do remember that. I do remember that guy.
Yeah, he was like, I think that God has people like these guys back here, and he personally uses them to help us. And I was like, that's me. I was like, thank you for the little shout out, Jesus. But it's just things like that. Like, I love seeing that. And the only way that I'm able to like really relate to other people in recovery is like, hey, like, my higher power is Jesus. Like, that's the one who saved me. That's the one who got me clean. Had it not been for that, I would have been dead. Literally. Like, there's been so many times where I should have been dead, and he's been like, no, I need you. Like not that I need you, but I want you. You're chosen. Get your ass up. Let's go. You know? And I'm like, shit. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's just where it's at, you know?
That's awesome. Well, I didn't know you had a business. What business do you do?
So you know how I said that my first job was Obama phones?
Yeah.
Well, in that little job facility is kind of like a management training program. So what they would do is they would train you to be a manager.
Okay.
And at that time, coronavirus hit.
Okay, yeah.
So when COVID hit, they weren't really looking to expand or really promote people. And my husband would get so frustrated. He'd be like, fuck this. Like, I have everything that I need. I have the experience. I have the knowledge. I have the people on my team. I have the numbers. Like, why am I not getting promoted? And he was like, and it's like a thing of color, because like people who would get promoted were usually like the Russians, the white people, you know, like the Caucasians.
Yeah, okay.
And he wasn't one of them. So he'd be like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to quit. And I said, hold up. Like, you literally just said it. You have the business. I mean, you have the experience, the knowledge, the people, the numbers. Like, why don't you just build your own business? He was like, how am I going to do that? I said, why am I here? Like, I've also helped you build this up, and I've also helped you learn with this. Like, I know the business like you do, and I could help you. And he was like, you're going to help me? I was like, yeah, like Powerhouse or what? Like, so we ended up building a business, and that business we ended up doing telecommunications. So right now we have free phone companies, and we also do AT&T. And for a while he was doing like Spectrum and Cox and things like that. But Spectrum and Cox were a little shady, so we decided to,
none of those. Okay,
get out of that. And then apart from that, he serves at the Rock in Point Loma.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So you still do that right now?
The business?
Yeah, your business.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you work as a counselor and do that as well?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's the one that's kind of like really more taking reins
well,
on it.
Yeah, because you have to devote so much time.
Yeah.
Into
So,
that.
What I do is on the back end, like if he needs any help with like any technical issues or like any HR stuff or like helping people with their technical issues, that's kind of like what I do on my end.
Got it.
I don't really go out into the field as much, just because
availability.
Yeah, and then whatever time I have on the weekend, I like to spend with my kids.
Yeah.
So he does most of that, but we built it up together. And it's already gonna be what, since 2025. 6 years.
5-6 years?
Yeah, it's gonna be 6. No, it is 6 years in January.
No shit. That's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Rad.
Yeah. So
you want to still and you want to work in this field, the treatment field and all that as a counselor?
Well, right now I'm going back to school.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump for my master's.
Okay. But
they told me I can't do that.
Why? Why not?
Because I don't have a bachelor's.
Oh. Oh my God, dude. Really, dude?
Well, like I said, I'm a really good student. So I I know I could do it.
Oh, okay.
But they're like, it doesn't work that way.
No, you earn that, the BA, and then you get the master's.
Yeah, so right now I'm going back to school for my bachelor's.
And then master's after.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to do spiritual counseling with emphasis of substance use addiction.
Got it.
So, yeah, to long story short, yeah, I do want to keep working in that field until I get further notice that, hey, I got to go do something else.
Okay.
But everything I do in my life is on a whim from God.
I see.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, though.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Just go with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and everything, like, personally for me, if it goes smooth, then it's from God. If it doesn't, I'm not doing it.
And it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
and that's how that's how my life has been so smooth.
The smooth.
Since I've been in recovery, I'm going to add.
Okay. Fair enough.
It was not that smooth in addiction.
Okay.
But since I've been in recovery, everything has been smooth sailing. Like, I've never really hit any bumps. I mean, conflicts, yes.
Yeah.
But like I said, my faith is so strong. Like, it doesn't faze me. Nice. It really doesn't.
Nice. How old are you right now, Lily?
I'm 26.
26. And you got clean and sober since you were 19? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so like almost 7 years?
It will be 7 years in April.
Wow.
Yeah, right after I have my baby.
Right after? Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah. So she's coming on the 13th. Lord willingly, she comes on the 13th.
Yeah.
If not, that's okay.
It's okay. Hey.
Take your time. But my clean date is on the 15th.
On the 15th, April 15th?
Mm-hmm.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so incredible, man, to have like just get it over with, and you moved on with your life so quickly. You know.
A lot of people tell me that.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me
Even
that.
I would say it.
I mean, my mom's ex-boyfriend was like, "Could you really even say that you're an addict?" Like,
oh, wow.
He was like, "You've only used for a few years," and I'm like, in that few years,
yeah, it's just quite. Yeah. You made good quality using time here.
I'm just saying. Woo.
Yeah.
You know the phrase "go big or go home."
Yeah, you would.
That's all I did. Go big, and it was bad. It was bad, and he was like, well, I don't know. I said, look, and then I broke it down to him, like things that I would go through. And I said, like, there would be times where I would be sitting in my tent, fucking losing my shit so hard that I think that you and my mom were looking for me out there in the fucking woods. Like, because I like wanted to get out of that fucking lifestyle so bad, but I couldn't do it by myself. And he was like, oh.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I can't say I ever lost my shit like that. Well, no fucking shit. You have the balls to tell me you don't think I'm an addict? Like, brother, if we're like putting things on a level, I'm on a way up there level. Like.
I think anyone that listened to this first hour can definitely say you qualify. You qualify.
But man, woo-wee. I mean, all I could say is like, thank you, God.
Yeah.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God, because you really showed up for me when I really needed it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh my God. I had no idea that you were such a strong believer in Jesus until like 10 minutes before we started. But I love it. That's awesome. I'm glad it's been your path.
Well, I mean, like I said, without God, there would have been no me. Like, really, like, I would not be here today. Like, I would have died that day. I would have died days before. Like, there's so many times where I put myself in positions where I should have died and I didn't die. And there'd be countless people coming up to me being like, God has a plan for you. God has a plan for you. God has a plan for you. And I'd be like, not to sound cocky, but I know. like, you know, like, I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I know I'm the shit, because I'm not. I ain't shit. Like, I'm nothing without God.
Right.
And the only reason why I'm able to get anything anything that I've done in my life done is because of him. Like, because of the strength and, you know, him having my back. Like,
Absolutely.
Without all of that,
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's why they tell me that I'm so good at my job, by the way.
Oh, shit. Star student.
No, it's just because I genuinely care. And I see my job as an opportunity to bring people closer to God. And that's also why I decided to do this, because I saw it as an opportunity to bring people closer to God.
Okay. Nice. That's fucking awesome.
In whatever way. I don't know what that's going to look like, but.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to miss fucking arguing with you every fucking day. Monday through Friday.
Yeah, that office is going to get a little quiet.
It's going to be quiet and peaceful.
It's going to be even more quiet when I go on leave next week.
When you're gone, it's done.
It's over.
No more. Shut the fuck up, Lilli.
Oh my gosh. Who's going to be picking on Kyle?
Nobody will. You have no purpose. We're gone.
Yeah. Who's going to make all those people in the office laugh?
Nothing. It'll be a soulless, big-ass office.
It's going to be so quiet. I didn't realize how loud I was until I realized how loud I was.
There was one time I was like, God, it's only been 5 fucking minutes and I'm already riled up. God damn. Oh
my gosh, I love it. I just love having that little sass attitude at work. Especially in my office. I know Holly hears it and she's like, girl, get him.
At least we're not boring.
Yes. But I mean, she's gonna have a nice 7 months where she's not gonna hear anybody yelling or anybody laughing too loud or it's gonna be pretty productive. I mean, I feel like it's productive as is. I mean,
productivity would be all-time high.
They're definitely gonna be starstruck when we're gone because she's everybody else in the office is really quiet.
I know. So. Terrible. It's terrible.
It gets so quiet that I'm just like, I need to start talking.
Start talking to yourself.
Let me talk while I'm typing. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking Lilli. Really, Lilli? And it's just a random songs I start singing. Carla's like, Lilli, you got that song stuck in my head for like 3 hours last night. I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
But man.
All right.
That's going to be fun.
Well, I appreciate you coming on here.
Of course. I appreciate you having me.
It's fucking awesome. I know that you're going to help a lot of people out there.
That's the goal.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. All right. Goodbye, big office.
Bye-bye.
Take care.